oh is a different emotion from oh, which is a different emotion from which is a different emotion from whoa. I could go on. And these all convey different feelings depending on spelling variation and how many H's you add at the end, too. Guy who plays GeoGuessr goes too deep and falls desperately in love with a set of GPS coordinates. I'm sure there's a fanfic for that somewhere. Yes, he's a massive bitch, but he's also bisexual and a punching bag and almost dies at least once a week, and he's my little meow meow. Chat. What character? When I was like 14, I almost made a rap about HTML and CSS. I wrote like 3 bars and realized that I would deeply regret it if I continued. Life-saving foresight. Don't let anyone ruin your day. Be a man. Root it yourself. Shout out to the guy who ran for class president, not a real role at this school, in 7th grade, and just put up posters everywhere about how he would bring steam-powered rails back. No other policy. I hope you're doing well. I think it is important to recognize the ways in which your favorite thing sucks. I think it keeps you normal. See, I feel like this only works if your favorite thing is, like, a media. How am I supposed to critique the problematic themes of eels, the fish? Brave, I'm so sorry to put you on blast like this, but please stop this has me in a stare. Behold the Tumblr blue through the years. The computer illiteracy pride flag. Hey! You don't say the quiet parts out loud. When I say, that reminds me, and there's a 0 connection, you just have to take my word for it. There's no time to explain. My mind is an enigma. Tumblr lesson number 1. Don't discourage a post from getting notes, or it would only get more notes because people are evil on this site and do the opposite of what you tell them. Hey, you know what would be really funny? Never mind. Tumblr lesson number 1 is don't talk about Tumblr on Tumblr. Think you're just gonna have to live with the fact that you have 538 on Markungen. Actually, Zelda is the name of the princess. The guy who runs around smashing everyone's pots is just called Zelda's monster. This is a terrible thing to say about Zelda's bestie and Malon's husband. Ate moldy chocolate. What's next for my career, chat? Food poisoning. Please. No. Playing poker with my friend and he lays down a straight flush, but it has 2 kings, so I tell him that's wrong. But it's Pride Month, and the gay flush is allowed during this month. Those are the rules. Can you imagine if other pieces of media were scared of calling their monsters what they are as zombie media is calling about zombies? Werewolves? No, sorry, buddy. Around here, we call them howlers. Vampires? Oh, those are night suckers. A ghost? Psst, not even close. That's a nasty little flying freak. Actually, can someone answer for me why most zombie media is afraid of calling zombies zombies? So we all know that The Simpsons has a floating timeline. It's constantly the current year, but their ages never change. In the original 1989 season of The Simpsons, Homer was 34 years old, meaning he was born in 1955. This makes him a baby boomer. Now, for the 2025 season, Homer is still 34. He was born in 1991. Homer is a millennial now. In 2031, Homer will be Gen Z. 1997 is the start of Gen Z. Okay, I don't like the fact that I'm older than Homer now. Can someone please debunk that? Please tell me Homer hasn't always been just 34. Please tell me that's not real. Okay, these beds crack me up because I know the recliner on the side is a massage chair / for fucking. But I also imagine that it's where you have your buddy / most trusted advisor / overly familiar but not too familiar jester lounge for movie night while you and your consort spoon in bed. That's where the knight goes to make sure you don't get subtly stabbed on consummation night. The massage chair is to soothe his sword-sore muscles while he fiddles his thumbs and chimes in with some constructive criticism on your technique. Crom, Robin, and Frederick. Okay, is it an adult cartoon, or is it a Family Guy-like? Post I thought about for 2 seconds and typed out in 5 seconds will now haunt me forever. Power of words, man. Behold a very helpful garden assistant. You can't lie to me, OP. I've seen the game. Tumblr is basically a gay bar and a mental institute. Hey, who did you have to kill to get that URL? Hello? Tumblr user cock? Probably bad RPG ideas. Cool curses to put in your fantasy game. Curse that makes you unable to read the rest of this list. Did you guys get all that? Seems pretty clear to me. You know, pee changing color depending on your hydration is a very intuitive game design. It's a good quality of life feature. Imagine Death Note is a 12-episode anime because Misa kills Light during the classic teenage girl thing where you write your crush's name in a heart. In her Death Note? Not gonna lie, I think that would actually be better. They should invent tech issues that other people have experienced and solved. Deleted! Thanks, that solved it. Not to be an American, but like, air conditioning is the greatest invention of all time. And it's really fascinating because, like, the more you look into it, the more you think it was invented by some kind of fucking witch. Like, the fuck do you mean you can get propane-powered air conditioners? You a witch? You a bruja? Motherfucker saying, I use dual boot. Like, yeah, of course. Who walks with one boot on? Stupid. Hi, Habadashery, you want to see my cat? Not right now. I'm still freaking out about that moldy chocolate I ate. Well, hey there. Thanks for watching this. If you like what I threw down, commento, likes, subscribe, subs, Bingus badges, makeshift.com. Shilling done. JoJo time.
Oh my god. She's headbutting. We gotta zoom out. Jojo, what are you doing? Ow. Hey. This is a boost. I forgive you.